Meanwhile, Turkey is denying that it is sending weapons to Israel. Dr. Eytan Yanarocak is with us. Good evening.
Good evening.
Could that be?
No.
Oh.
I think it's a fake news. This Sunday, Turkey will go to the municipal elections, and I also followed the news in Turkish, the Turkish press, and I saw that two newspapers, these are the Karar and the Milli Gazete newspapers that are both known as Islamist, but at the same time opposition. So they want to undermine Erdogan's anti-Israel election campaign. And this is not a surprise. Now there is a race in Turkey. Who will be more anti-Israel? So when you're reading the news, you can easily understand that they picked the name of the category. According to the Ministry of according to the Turkish Ministry of Trade, they are talking about lighter fluids, but it is still described under the name of the explosive substances. Mm-hmm. So they are, this is a...
So again, Israel is part of internal politics in Turkey.
Unfortunately, if you are making a defamation against Israel, you're using Israel. Unfortunately, you can have this public approval on your side. Again, we are there.
By the way, sometimes it works the other way around also in Israel, you know that. And it's good for both sides, as they say. By the way, what are the prospects for these elections?
For these elections, I can tell you my personal opinion, because according to all surveys, we have a very tight rivalry, especially at the capital Ankara and in the most important city, Istanbul. I assume that in capital Ankara, the opposition mayor, the current mayor, Mansur Yavaş, will be victorious. That's what I think. Of course, I may be wrong. You never know.
Yeah.
And in Istanbul, I think the current mayor, Ekrem İmamoğlu, which is, again, the superstar of the opposition, I assume that he will lose the elections. And I think Murat Kurum, the candidate of the Justice and Development Party, will get it. Erdogan is doing his best together with his ministers. They are using the public treasuries sources to make it more, to increase his advantages, to increase the advantages of Mr. Kurum. But again, we never know. And the last but not the least, the province of Izmir, the stronghold of the Turkish seculars. I do not expect any surprises there. Erdogan never won there. But, if he will win there, so this will be the most important headline of these elections.
Got it. Remember the Marmara? The same group is planning to send another ship to Gaza?
Yeah.
There's something to expect, huh?
Again, I assume that we should be very cautious, because approximately 2 months ago, I again came across with the same kind of a report in the Turkish news, and it didn't happen. I assume that, again, this is something very much connected to the Turkish municipal elections. According to the Turkish news outlets, if such a flotilla will depart from Turkey, it may arrive to the Israeli territorial waters in the second week of April. So we have plenty of time. I assume that after the elections, I want to believe that the Turkish administration will not allow this IHH to launch another flotilla, because...
But Erdogan promised some help to Gaza, right?
Yeah, he's already using this as a trump card in his political campaign. He already dispatched humanitarian aid to Egypt, and via Egypt from the Rafah crossing, all of the Turkish aid is already entering to the Gaza Strip, and he's using it in a he's using it frequently for his own public relations and public approval at home.
All right. I'd like to thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. We've learned more about Turkey.